In our last two videos, we went through the first 8 of the 32 forms of Lord Ganesha with a detailed understanding of each of his forms, the respective dhyana shlokas, and the benefits corresponding to the worship of each of these forms. In this video, let's do a similar exploration of the third set of 4 forms as described in the original works of Mudgala Purana and Sri Tattvanidhi. You can click on these timestamps to skip or rewatch specific segments of this video. Vighna Ganapati is a form of Ganesha who rules over obstacles. He is the 9th of the 32 forms of Lord Ganesha. Vighna Ganapati is said to help his devotees overcome difficulties, obstacles and bad influences on their path to success. The dhyana shloka corresponding to Vighna Ganapati is as follows.
Shankhekshu chapa kusumeshu kuthara pasha chakrasvadanta srunimanjarika sharadhyaihi Panishritaiः परिसमाहित भूषणश्रीः Vighneshwaro vijayate tapaniya gauraha.
The meaning of this shloka is Shankha, a conch, Ikshu chapa, a bow made of sugarcane staff, Kusuma ishu, flowery arrows, Kuthara pasha, a rope made of vines, Chakra, a wheel, Svadanta, his own tusk, Sruni, a gourd, Manjarika, a bunch of various flowers, Shara, an arrow, Adyaihi Panishritaihi, all of these held in the palms of his hands, Parisamahita, surrounded by Bhushana Shrihi, auspicious ornaments, Vighneshwaraha, Lord Ganesha, Tapaniya Gauraha, with the brightness of molten gold, Vijayate, may he be victorious. Vighna Ganapati is said to be of Swarna Varnaha, or a golden hue, and is associated with the Rohini Nakshatram. Kshipra Ganapati, or the Ganapati of quick action, is the 10th of the 32 forms of Lord Ganesha. He is said to grant his devotees with the capabilities of swiftness in action. The dhyana shloka corresponding to Kshipra Ganapati is as follows.
Danta kalpa latapasha ratna kumbhankushojvalam bandhuka kamaniyabham dhyayet kshipra ganadhipam.
The meaning of this shloka is Dhyayet, one should meditate upon Kshipra Ganadhipam, the form of Lord Kshipra Ganapati, Bandhuka Kamaniyabham, who is of a beautiful red color of the Bandhuka flower, Ujvalam, who is resplendent with, Danta, a tusk, Kalpalata, the wish-fulfilling creeper, Pasha, a binding rope, Ratna Kumbha, a pot filled with jewels, and Ankusha, a gourd. Kshipra Ganapati is said to be of Bandhuka Varnaha, or reddish hue of the Bandhuka flower, and is associated with the Mrigashiras Nakshatram. Heramba Ganapati, or the fierce form of Ganapati, is the 11th of the 32 forms of Lord Ganesha. The worship of this form of Ganapati is said to bestow the sadhakas with strength and confidence to achieve their goals. The dhyana shloka corresponding to Heramba Ganapati is as follows.
Abhaya varada hastaf pasha dantakshamala Srini parashu dadhanu mudgaram modakancha Phalamadhigata simhaha panchamatanga vaktro Ganapati rati gaurav patu Heramba nama.
The meaning of this shloka is Abhaya Varada Hastaha, holding the fear-removing and boon-providing gestures with his hands, Dadhanaha, holding, Pasha, a binding rope, Danta, a tusk, Akshamala, a Rudrakshamala, Srini, a gourd, Parashu, an axe, Mudgaram, a hammer, Modakam, a modaka, Cha, and Phalam, a fruit, Adhigata Simhaha, riding on a lion, Pancha Matanga Vaktraha, and with 5 elephant-like faces, Ganapatihi, Lord Ganesha, Ati Gauraha, who is of a bright white hue, Heramba Nama, known by the name of Heramba Ganapati, Patu, may he protect us. Heramba Ganapati is said to be of Ati Gaura Varnaha, or a bright white hue, and is associated with the Ardra Nakshatram. Lakshmi Ganapati, or the Ganapati who grants riches, is the 12th of the 32 forms of Lord Ganesha. He is said to grant his devotees with material wealth and prosperity. The dhyana shloka corresponding to Lakshmi Ganapati is as follows.
Bibhrana shukabija pura kamalam manikya kumbhankushan Pashang kalpalatancha khadga vilasa jyotis sudha nirjaraha Shyame natta saroru hena sahito devi dvaye nantike Gaurango varadana hasta sahito Lakshmi Ganesho Vatat.
The meaning of this shloka is Bibhranaha, the one who carries, Shuka, a parrot, Bijapura, a pomegranate, Kamalam, a lotus, Manikya Kumbha, a pot filled with jewels, Ankusha, a gourd, Pasham, a binding rope, Kalpalata, a wish-fulfilling creeper, Khadga, a sword, Devi Dvayena, along with two goddesses, Shyamena, of a dark hue, Atta Saroruhena, both holding a saroruha or a lotus each, Antike, seated on his lap, Sahitaha, along with Varadana Hasta, a boon-providing gesture in one hand, Lakshmi Ganesha, in the form of Lord Lakshmi Ganapati, Vilasad Jyotihi, who shines with divine radiance, Sudha Nirjharaha, and who is a cascade of nectar, Gaurangaha, who is of a white hue, Avatat, may he protect us. Lakshmi Ganapati is said to be of Gaura Varnaha, or a white hue, and is associated with the Punarvasu Nakshatram. I hope that you had a clear understanding of the third set of 4 forms of Lord Ganesha. In our next video, we shall do a similar exploration of the next 4 forms, which are Mahaganapati, Vijaya Ganapati, Nritya Ganapati, and Urdhva Ganapati. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video and found it useful. Share it across with those whom you think might benefit from this. If you wish to support the production of more videos like these, consider becoming a sponsor on Patreon or make a one-time contribution, all through the links in the description below. Also, consider clicking on the subscribe button and the bell icon beside it so that you are immediately notified of our latest updates. See you in the next video. Namaskaram.